In traditional teaching, there is a great deal of emphasis on memorizing how many sharps and flats you have in key signatures, all based on what you see on the page. But unfortunately, when you do only this, you will not fully understand keys when you don't have notation. So I'm going to give you an alternate way of doing all this. Simply learn to play all of your major scales, then visualize what they look like. Where are the white notes? Where are the black notes? An excellent way to do this is using octaves, because you have to visualize the notes in your scale without worrying about fingering, and it's also a great way to practice legato pedal. Here is the C major scale in octaves. Notice that it is all legato, so to get this effect, I have to use the sustain pedal. Now, let's say that somebody asks you to play a tune in the key of E major. What are you going to do if you're doing this by ear? You have no music. How do you remember how many black notes you have in this key? Well, if you know your E major scale, you will see in your mind that going up you have 4 black notes: F sharp, G sharp, C sharp, and D sharp. Then going back down, you have the same 4 black notes: D sharp, C sharp, G sharp, and F sharp. You simply visualize your scale. Then you know that every black note is a sharp, because that's what a sharp major scale is. Here is that scale. This method works instantly and reliably for any key with up to 5 black notes. Now comes the rabbit hole. There is just one tricky part to this. The F sharp major scale is also written as the G flat major scale. The F sharp major scale has E sharp, and the G flat major scale has C flat. This is an oddity that occurs only in notation. But when you are playing either version of this scale, you will instantly see a scale with 5 black notes plus B and F. The B major scale is also written as a C flat major scale, but when you are playing it, you will always see a scale with 5 black notes. The D-flat major scale is also written as a C-sharp major scale, but when you are playing it, you will always merely see a scale with 5 black notes. Now here is an additional rabbit hole, and this is about the rule of 7. If E-flat major has 3 flats, then the key of E major has 4 sharps. When 2 different keys start with the same letter, their sharps and flats add up to the number 7. Here is a second example. If the key of D has 2 sharps, then a key of D flat has 5 flats. Their sharps and flats add up to the number 7. Here is one more example. If the key of G major has 1 sharp, then the key of G flat major has 6 flats. Their sharps and flats again add up to 7. And since you know that the key of C has no sharps or flats, the key of C sharp major has 7 sharps, and the key of C flat major has 7 flats. Once again, their sharps and flats add up to the number 7. Using this rule of 7 will instantly give you the answer to how many sharps and flats exist in every major scale. Here is the takeaway. Any two complementary key signatures will always add up to 7. They are two different key signatures using the same letter. One of them will have flats and one of them will have sharps. And there you have the rule of 7. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Leave me comments about anything you like, comments about anything you'd like to see in the future, and remember that I consider all suggestions.